Hello and welcome to a series I have been looking forward to for a very long time. A medieval two Total War AI only campaign, but bringing in the Kingdom's factions as well. This mod was made by Pike, download link down below in the description, along with a tutorial guide. But yes, as you can see here, the Teutonic Order, we have Antioch and Jerusalem, we have Wales, Ireland, so many more factions, Norway, Lithuania, so many more events as well. Lithuania starts off pagan, but they can convert to Christian later on. So much good stuff in this campaign, in this mod. But yeah, let's get into it. AI only. Who is going to win? Let's find out. 4 turns in and the game is already underway. It's actually Norway, one of the new factions, who took Stockholm as the opener. Well done to Norway. And as we can see here, the HRE makes the next move, taking Hamburg and moving on to Magdeburg. Now, this is going to be very interesting. I've done this before, but not with the Kingdom's factions in. And yeah, first of all, what is the first war going to be? Like, who's going to kick this off? Oh, it already has begun. The Moors at war with the Spanish. There's actually quite a few wars. I believe this diplomacy might start in the game. Yeah, this might be starting diplomacy. Okay, but still, quite a lot kicking off. Mostly to do with the Turks and the Moors, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. But some questions that I want to know is, who's going to dominate the British Isles? From what I hear, it's actually the Welsh, who are usually the most powerful, but still, you know, between these 4 factions here, it is a dice roll. Also, will Antioch and Jerusalem survive? I don't even know. Like, I've got no idea what is going to come of the Middle East. I think this mod is going to make it very, very interesting. The Portuguese taking Zaragoza, and the Polish take 2 settlements in 1 turn, Magdeburg and Breslau. Also, that's interesting, I did not spot it there. It seems like Sicily jumped over and took Durazzo. Venice has taken Zagreb. The Kingdom of Novgorod expanding further east, taking Moscow for themselves. Yeah, how is the east going to be divided? We got Novgorod, Lithuania, the Teutonic Order, Poland. We've even got the Kievan Rus down here. Called Russia though. Yeah, they go by Russia, but it's the Kievan Rus. That was a good move by Venice, taking Sofia. Usually this castle up here is vital for Byzantium, but the fact that Venice got there first, that's not a good sign for Byzantium, but a good one for Venice. And in a similar way, this is good for Milan, but not good for the French. Dijon has fallen, but Milan, you've got to be careful, you've got to watch your back. Venice has gone to war with them. Well, this could be very good for Venice. If they can take Milan and get them out of the game this early, that's going to be brilliant for them. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. They're not attacking. My guess is because they could easily have taken that. I bet the Pope stepped in. I think he said, no, no, no. If you do that, you get excommunicated. And Venice did not want that. That's what I believed happened. So yeah, rip Venice. That's why, you know, powers like this, you need siege equipment. Just hop on in there. The Pope won't even notice. That's quite a big blow there for Egypt, losing their only castle. Yeah, that's not good. Jerusalem took Gaza. Egypt's actually done a really struggle after that. Yeah, Jerusalem already moving on in, but we have a crusade for Vilnius. Ooh, so it's not actually for Cairo, as it usually is, or anywhere else in the Middle East. No, they are going for Vilnius. Right up here, right, that's interesting. Pagan Lithuania. That's such an interesting start. So Lithuania, they now need to hold out against a load of crusaders, more than likely coming from the Teutonic Order. Can they do it? I bet they will. I think it will hold. But you know, in a few turns' time, well, not a few turns' time, but eventually, they might even convert to Christianity. That's a possibility. The Egyptians trying to save themselves a bit. They've taken Dongola. And Antioch has taken Adana. That's a settlement that would usually fall to the Turks. We got some expansion here from the Kievan Rus. And Venice has withdrawn. But we've got a war. Venice versus Lithuania. They've decided to go on the Crusade instead. You know, they clearly want to play the Pope game in this one. Oh, big stuff happened. Nicaea fell to the Turks. That's quite a big move for them and quite a big blow to Byzantium. That and losing Sofia really puts a lot of pressure on Constantinople. What happened over here? I believe the HRE took Metz, the Moors took Tunis there, and Scotland took Inverness, but overall the British Isles has been a little bit slow right now. But I'm sure we'll see something kick off soon enough. Poor Denmark. This mod really does kill Denmark. They've got Norway at the top now. Yeah, it just kills them. What's interesting is that Venice also made it all the way up here to Bucharest. That's quite a long border that they've built. Quite a long border. And let's take a look up here. Vilnius, still safe. Who else is joining the Crusade? Nobody yet. Teutonic Order and Novgorod. That war. Right, that started with a blockade, but hopefully we can see some settlements change hands. Right, so Milan and Venice are crusading. One army there and the other army is there. Jerusalem took Damascus, but they're almost out of rebel settlements. Where are they gonna go? Are they gonna go for Egypt, or are they going to betray their friend in the north, Antioch? What are they to do? Sicily and Venice are now allied, and Milan and Venice signed a truce. Yeah, they've found a common enemy. Oh, the Norwegians expanding over here, taking Antwerp. That looks quite good on the map, so yeah, some Viking raiders came down and took Antwerp. Good for them. And here we are, the Crusaders are in range. Really, it's whoever has their turn next will get there first. And it should be quite an easy take unless these reinforcements get involved. Who's gonna do it, Milan or Venice? And it was Milan. Yes, Milan put them under siege, but Venice got there first. But Milan is here reinforcing. No, they're not. They're not actually reinforcing. If Lithuania was to attack Venice, they'll be on their own, and then Milan can swoop in. Oh, it all comes down to a dice roll. Can Venice win the auto-resolve? Norway and the Holy Roman Empire are now at war. That's not good for really either of them. Yeah, like, the HRE doesn't really need this land. There's other places to go. And Norway doesn't really need to deal with the HRE, so yeah, that's kind of pointless. Oh, that looks so weird on the map, Saudi Arabia. First of all, congratulations to Venice. They took it and they did not... Oh, they did not defeat Lithuania. Lithuania snuck down south with a secret army, and I believe just about 2 turns earlier. I didn't even see that on the map. Yeah, some stuff is of course going to get missed. They took Kiev from the Kievan Rus. The Kievan Rus is still alive, but that's a big move taking the capital, abandoning Vilnius, but wow, they retreated for their own survival. This looks weird in the hands of Venice, but what looks even weirder is this. A blue Saudi Arabia. Well done, Antioch. Ooh, Venice already trying to secure this land for themselves. Keeping it safe. They have an alliance with Poland. Right, Venice has a truce now with Lithuania. Oh, that's cute. The 2 losers of the campaign, Hungary and the Kievan Rus, yeah, signing an alliance, working together. Hungary sadly is completely surrounded right now and has had no expansion. Kind of like Denmark. Spain, they can still expand. The British Isles, nothing ever happens there. It's going to take about probably 1 more episode until that kicks off. Maybe next episode. Poland and the Teutonic Order are now at war, and Denmark and Norway as well. I don't know why it shows the Irish symbol, but it is Norway. Yeah, so what we have is Denmark wanting to expand and take Scandinavia, possibly. No, it's Antwerp that they want. They're interested in Antwerp, not Scandinavia. And of course, Poland trying to take Thorn from the Teutonic Order. They failed, obviously, but yeah, maybe next time. And, ooh, Denmark failed as well. Their army is nowhere in sight. I bet they got destroyed. Yeah, rip Denmark. No one's taken York yet. Come on, surely someone wants it. I live here. Trust me, it's not that bad of a place. Oh, good move there by the Portuguese. Swooping on in, taking Cordoba from the Moors. That's gonna really hurt the Moors. Yeah, like, Iberia is their only real, like, rich land to expand into. That's gonna hurt them. The Papal States having a nice game. They have of course, took Florence, but taking Corsica now, which I very rarely see. And it's good to see France doing some expansion, taking Vilnius. I say that because usually France completely fails in these and they do nothing. That does happen quite frequently, but it's good to see that they are moving. What's this here? And they're now at war with the English. Okay. Yeah, some more alliances there, nothing too interesting. But Ireland. This is interesting, heading down to the Welsh. It looks like, anyway. Oh, there we go, yes. So they clearly had a battle there. The Irish got weak, but they've still got quite a big stack. They've got them under siege now, but I believe the Welsh can handle this. I think they would have enough troops. Yeah, surely. Ireland, they need to get this other army in there. That's what they need. Venice and Milan are now at war, putting the city itself under siege, and the Pope might actually allow that, because Venice did complete the Crusade, so the Pope might be all okay with this. We'll see. Oh, he is certainly okie dokie with all of that, because Milan has gone to war with the Pope, putting Florence under siege. Of course, getting themselves excommunicated, meaning the Pope no longer cares about Milan at all, and Venice can do whatever they want. Do they have the numbers to take it though? No, they have pulled back, but Florence did fall to Milan. Venice, you need to get an army over here quick and take advantage of this. Like, these are 2 free settlements basically. Oh, massive Polish army here at Thorn. Trying to take, yeah, the settlement. They probably could do it as well with that, yeah, with that army. They did. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. They lost. Somehow they actually lost. Good defence there, I guess, from the Teutonic Order. By the way, if you want to know, Wales still under siege. The Papal States hitting back, but I don't think that's enough troops. Oh, the Reconquista has been complete, or I guess near enough. Yeah, it's been complete, and by the Portuguese as well. They've taken Granada. Portugal actually having a very good campaign. This we rarely see. Well done, Portugal. You know what? I'm cheering for Portugal. We rarely see this. Come on, Portugal. You can do it. Just destroy the Spanish and their position would be brilliant. 3 turns left until it starves out. And they took it. The Welsh are dead. Ireland actually managed to swoop on in there. Well done to the Irish. That's unfortunate though for the Welsh. Yeah, very unfortunate. And oh, Portugal. They lost Cordoba. Me and my big mouth. Stettin fell to the HRE. Ooh, Hungary and Venice now at war. Interesting, because Venice has a very wide border. That could be very good for Hungary if they can take advantage of it. Oh, Ireland. There is nothing stopping the Irish right now. They took York. If the English are not going to take it, if the Scots are not going to take it, the Irish are going to take it. Walked right in there and it's theirs. They are now quite a big power in the British Isles. Wait, there's no way. There's no way. Crusade has been called and a Jihad has been called on the same turn. I've actually never seen that before. Never seen it happen on the same turn. Right, Crusade, I bet, is for Cairo. And the Jihad, I bet, is for Baghdad. It's for Jerusalem. Okay, I can understand that. And what?
But when it is Christendom itself,
it's both for Jerusalem. Why? Why does... Wait, first of all, you know, the Jihad, I can understand them wanting Jerusalem, but why do the Christian powers want it? It's under the Kingdom of Jerusalem, who is Christian. Or maybe it's a call for defense. Like a defense? What's going on? I've got no idea. Maybe, surely Jerusalem, the Kingdom of Jerusalem, is not excommunicated by the Pope. Surely not. No, there's no reason why there could be. They haven't done anything to Antioch. But they're still allied, actually, as well. Oh, that war. Yeah, that's what's happened. That's what's happened. Jerusalem went to war with Antioch. Pope got a bit unhappy. Yeah, we can see it there. Got excommunicated. and a crusade was called. It just so happens a jihad was called on the same turn. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Egypt already making their moves, pushing onto Gaza. Some wars are being declared, people are joining the crusade. Egypt and Venice are also at war. This is gonna be super interesting. I'm really looking forwards to see how this works out. And an incredible play there by the Hungarians. Bucharest, Sofia and Zagreb all fallen. Hungary, I had my doubts at the start, but they're actually having quite a good campaign now. That is a very good play by them, and all of a sudden, Venice is incredibly weak. Jerusalem has just signed peace with... Venice has just signed peace with Jerusalem, which means this crusading army now has nowhere to go. Instead, they use it to take Milan. Okay, whatever, I'm gonna ignore that. I don't know how to respond there. Gaza's still under siege. Who's gonna get here first? Right, they're held out at Gaza. The Venetian army's now gone. Probably lost in battle. Oh, the crusade for Jerusalem got cancelled. My guess is the faction leader died, or maybe the Pope died. They got reconciled, can no longer crusade against them. That is my guess. But we still got the Jihad for it, and I can't see the Egyptians having an army that could actually do it, but we might see it come from the Turks, maybe. Yeah, we might see it from there. No, you hate to see that. What a horrible sight. The English and the Scots working together. Ooh. Antioch has gone to war with the Turks. Oddly now trying to defend Jerusalem in a weird way. Egypt come back with a big army. Egypt, yeah, they're building their forces up now. And they've taken back Gaza. That is a big move for Egypt. They've also joined the Jihad as well with that same army. I think Jerusalem can hold, but still that's a good play by the Egyptians. They're bringing it back. Especially if they can take Cyprus as well. Here's the Turkish army. Interesting, the Moors have taken Sardinia. Oh, and the Danish. They've just collapsed this very turn. Faction destroyed. Denmark. Norway, they swooped on him there, didn't even see it coming. And yeah, Aarhus has fallen. Well done to Norway, I guess. They are the new Denmark that we are used to. Well done, Norway. And Jerusalem under siege by a massive Egyptian Jihad army. And Antioch, they're getting involved as well. They want Damascus. Yeah, rip Jerusalem. If they lose both of those, they're down to just one more settlement. Antioch pulled back, but the Jihad is over. Jerusalem fell to the Egyptians. Well done, Egypt. They had a very bad start, but they've certainly pulled it back. Well done to the Egyptians. Can they hold on to it though? Oh, Jerusalem double attacked right there. Accra and Damascus under siege by the same power, Antioch. That could be very good for Antioch. And bye-bye to Jerusalem, possibly. Alright, Damascus fell. What was happening there? Don't know, but never mind. Cut that. Alright, so they'd got Damascus, but they didn't get Accra, but doesn't really matter. The Egyptians have now swooped on in. Can they be the ones to take it? I think they can. No, Jerusalem brought back the reinforcements and held out. Antioch and Egypt now allies, working together to bring them down. That's a good alliance, I think. Actually, no, it's not. Good for Antioch, defends the south, but it limits where the Egyptians can expand to. So that's not good for Egypt. And there we go, Jerusalem has fallen. Well done to the Egyptians for finishing them off. I think Egypt did best there. They saved themselves in a difficult spot, took Jerusalem and Accra. I think Antioch did mess Jerusalem up quite a bit, and they took Damascus, but I think the main play came from Egypt. The Teutonic Order has become a vassal of Novgorod. Does kind of make sense, I guess. The Teutonic Order, they're not in the best spot right now. Sicily wanting to take Sardinia, but it's not looking good for the Turks. Both Byzantium and Antioch make their move. Antioch took Caesarea, and yes, Byzantium took Iconium. That's really not good for the Turks. Losing 2 settlements in one turn. That's not good. And there we go, another crusade has been called for Cairo. This time they're sick of the Egyptian expansion. Now, Antioch, is the main threat to the Egyptians. Would Antioch join the Crusade? That's going to be interesting. Now let's take a look at diplomacy, and yeah, they broke the alliance. I can see war coming. Egypt and Byzantium are at war as well. Yeah, because they're trying to take Cyprus again. But overall, I think we have had an amazing start, and I didn't even notice this. Where did this come from? Of course, there's stuff that I miss. Well done to Venice. They lost land in the east, but they gained it in the west, taking Milan and Genoa. Well done, Venice. That's actually quite good. That is surprisingly good. Milan down to just Dijon left, and that is all. The English seem interested in the French, and meanwhile the Irish, the greatest power of Britain. But that's where we're going to have to end it. It's a very interesting start, and in the next episode we're going to see it get even better. I am MELKOR. Subscribe to get notified of the next episode, which will be on Tuesday. I love doing these. It sort of feels in a weird way like doing archaeology. We're getting limited information and we're trying to play it all together into a story. That's what I love about it. But I hope you've enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next episode on Tuesday or any other video of mine. But for now, goodbye.